In 1939, Enzo Ferrari laid the groundwork for what would become the world-famous Italian sports automobile brand Ferrari. Enzo Ferrari began his career as a racing driver and ultimately rose through the ranks to become the leader of the Alfa Romeo racing team before he established his own firm. The 125S was the first automobile produced by Ferrari. It was equipped with a V12 engine of 1.5 liters and had its public premiere at the Piacenza circuit in 1947. In the years that followed, Ferrari maintained its tradition of designing and manufacturing a variety of sports vehicles and racing cars that were renowned for both their speed and their elegance. From 1962 until 1964, the Italian automaker manufactured a sports car known as the Ferrari 250 GTO. Production of this model lasted for 3 years. It was equipped with a V12 engine that was 3 liters in capacity and was planned to participate in the Group 3 Grand Touring Car category of the FIA. The tremendous performance and handling of the 250 GTO, together with its distinctive appearance, earned it a reputation for being one of the most desirable cars ever produced. The car could travel at speeds of up to 280 kilometers per hour, which is 174 miles per hour. In addition, the vehicle had a completely independent suspension, 4-wheel disc brakes, and a 5-speed manual gearbox with manual shifting overdrive. Scaglietti was the man responsible for designing the body of the 250 GTO, which was distinguished by its protruding nose and tail, curving fenders, and characteristic side vents. The outside of the vehicle was completed in a number of colors, some of which were red, silver, and blue. It also had unusual circular headlights and a grille that was modeled by the grille of the Ferrari 156 F1 car. The 250 GTO was a winner in both racing and rallying contests, taking home a number of trophies and doing very well in events like the 24 Hours of Le Mans. The car is still one of the most desirable and collectible vehicles in the company's history, despite the fact that it was only manufactured in a total of 36 units. The Ferrari 250 GTO has attained legendary status among the enthusiasts of the company since it is widely regarded as a classic by collectors and fanatics of the brand. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Ferrari was one of the most successful manufacturers of both sports cars and racing vehicles, and the business was well recognized as a market leader in both of these categories. In the realm of auto racing, Ferrari automobiles were unbeatable, capturing a plethora of championships and attaining remarkable levels of success in competitions such as the Formula One World Championship and the 24 Hours of Le Mans. During the time, Ferrari was known for its racing skills, but the company also manufactured a line of luxurious and powerful road vehicles. These cars were known for their speed. These included the 365 GTB-4 Daytona, which debuted in 1968 and had a 4.4-liter V12 engine, as well as the Dino 246 GT, which was manufactured from 1969 to 1974 and used a 2.4-liter V6 engine. In the 1970s, Ferrari continued to manufacture a variety of sports cars and racing vehicles, such as the 512S and 512M. These two models were equipped with a 5.0-liter V12 engine and participated in endurance racing competitions, such as the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Additionally, the business was responsible for the development of the 308 GTB and the 308 GTS, both of which were shown to the public in 1975 and were powered by a V8 engine displacing 3.0 liters. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Ferrari established itself as a major producer of racing cars and sports cars. As a result, the brand's automobiles were associated with high levels of performance as well as flair and exclusivity. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Ferrari kept up their production of a wide variety of high-performance sports vehicles and racing cars that were renowned for their cutting-edge technology and outstanding overall performance. The Testarossa, the F40, and the F50 are examples of some of the most famous and important vehicles that were produced during this time period. The Testarossa was first made available to the public in 1984 and was driven by a 4.9-liter flat-12 engine that generated around 390 horsepower. It had an aggressive appearance, with characteristic side strakes and a mid-mounted engine, and it was capable of achieving speeds of up to 295 km per hour or 183 miles per hour. In the 1980s, the Testarossa rose to prominence as one of the most recognized and coveted sports cars on the market, earning it a place of favor among collectors and enthusiasts. In 1987, in honor of the 40th anniversary of the firm, the F40 was shown to the public. It had a 2.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that was capable of producing around 471 horsepower. The F40 was conceived as the pinnacle of automotive performance, and to that end, it was outfitted with cutting-edge components including a carbon fiber body and a racing-inspired suspension. It was able to attain speeds of up to 324 km per hour or 201 miles per hour for you Americans out there. It went on to become one of the most famous and most sought-after Ferrari vehicles ever. In 1995, in honor of the company's 50th anniversary, the F50 was released, and it had a 4.7-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine that was capable of producing around 513 horsepower. The F50 was conceived as a high-performance sports vehicle, much like the F40, and it was outfitted with cutting-edge components like a carbon fiber monocoque, a hydraulic suspension, and a semi-automatic gearbox. It was one of the most technologically sophisticated and powerful Ferraris of its day, and it had the capability of achieving speeds of up to 325 km per hour or 202 miles per hour. Throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Ferrari continued to manufacture a wide variety of high-performance sports cars and racing cars that were recognized for their cutting-edge technology and remarkable performance. In recent years, Ferrari has continued to manufacture high-performance sports cars and supercars that are well-renowned for their iconic designs and excellent performances. One of them is the Ferrari Enzo, a one-of-a-kind sports automobile that was only made in restricted quantities. It was conceived as the pinnacle of Ferrari's capabilities in terms of both its performance and its technology, and it was given the name of the company's namesake, Enzo Ferrari. The Enzo was first shown to the public in 2002. Its design was inspired by the company's Formula One racing technology. It was equipped with a carbon fiber body, a 6.0-liter V12 engine that was capable of producing 660 horsepower, and a gearbox that was partially automated. It took just 3.4 seconds for it to get from 0 to 60 miles per hour, and it could reach a peak speed of almost 217 miles per hour. Only 399 examples of the Enzo were ever manufactured due to its very high demand and the low number that represented total production. In addition, it was offered at a premium with a price tag that was more than $650,000. In spite of its expensive price, collectors and those who are passionate about automobiles chose the Enzo as their vehicle of choice due to its great performance and special position in the market. The LaFerrari, a limited production hybrid supercar, succeeded the Enzo as Ferrari's flagship model when it was discontinued. A 6.3-liter V12 engine that generates 789 horsepower powers the LaFerrari. This engine is coupled with a hybrid system that contributes an extra 161 horsepower to the vehicle's total output. Because of this, the LaFerrari has a combined output of 950 horsepower, which places it among the most powerful Ferraris that have ever been manufactured. In addition to having an innovative aerodynamic design, the body of the LaFerrari is made of lightweight carbon fiber, which contributes to the vehicle's extraordinary performance as well as its excellent handling. Only 499 examples of the LaFerrari were manufactured throughout its production run, making its availability very restricted. In addition, it was marketed at a premium with a suggested retail price that was more than $1.4 million. Because of its remarkable performance and cutting-edge technology, the LaFerrari was very desirable to collectors and those who have a passion for automobiles, despite the fact that it was extremely expensive and only a limited number were produced. The firm has also extended its product selection to include hybrid cars, such as the SF90, which was introduced in 2019 and is the first plug-in hybrid model the company has produced. The resignation of Ferrari's longtime CEO, Sergio Marchionne, in July 2018 was one of the most significant events in the Italian sports car manufacturer's recent history. Marchionne was eventually replaced as CEO of the corporation by Louis Camilleri, who has been in charge ever since. While Camilleri has been in charge of Ferrari, the company has maintained its focus on growing its position in the premium automobile market and developing innovative technology to enhance the car's performance and environmental friendliness. Scuderia Ferrari, Ferrari's racing team, has also benefited from major expenditures made by the company over the last several years. The team has been successful in a variety of motorsports, including Formula One, where it has won a number of constructor titles as well as driver championships. In addition, Ferrari has been an active participant in a number of charitable and social responsibility programs throughout the years. The Ferrari for Children initiative was introduced by the firm in 2019 with the purpose of providing assistance to disadvantaged children via collaborative efforts with a variety of philanthropic organizations. In general, throughout the last several years, Ferrari has maintained its position as a dominant participant in the market for luxury automobiles by placing a significant emphasis on technological advancement and driving ability. It is because of the company's commitment to developing high-quality sports cars and supercars, as well as its attempts to push the frontiers of technology and sustainability, that it has remained one of the most prominent and recognized automobile manufacturers in the whole world. That wraps up today's video. We appreciate you taking the time to watch the episode today. We hope that you liked the film and that it was informative to you. We publish new content every day, so be sure to check out our other videos and subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of the stuff that will be published in the days and weeks ahead.